Hello guys, welcome to E-Learninguruji. Our today's topic is force and pressure. A push or pull acting on a surface which changes or tends to change the state of motion or rest of a body is called force. Let's take a live example. In the first case, I am pushing the box with a force of 500 Newton. So the resultant force on the box is 500 Newton. In the second case, I asked my friend to help me and we both pushed the box with forces of 500 Newton and 300 Newton respectively. So the resultant force on the box is 800 Newton. In the third case, my friend pushed the box opposite to the direction of my force. So the resultant force now was 500 minus 300 Newton, which is 200 Newton. So we learned that forces applied on an object in the same direction add to one another, whereas if two forces act in opposite directions on an object, the net force acting on it is the difference between the two forces. These are some of the examples of forces. First is the hitting of ball with the bat, second is the pulling of weight, and the third is the pulling of the drawer. This is the game or tug of war which is based on the principle of pulling of forces, in which both the teams pull the rope and the team which pull at a force greater than the other team, that team wins. Force is equals to mass into acceleration, where acceleration is equals to final velocity minus initial velocity. In CG system, force is equals to mass into acceleration, which is gram into centimeter per second square is equal to dyne. If mass is equals to 1 gram, acceleration is equals to 1 centimeter per second square, then force is equals to 1 dyne. Force is equals to mass into acceleration, where acceleration is equals to final velocity minus initial velocity. In SI system, force is equals to mass into acceleration, which is kilogram into mass per second square is equals to Newton. If mass is equals to 1 kg, acceleration is equals to 1 meter per second square, then force is equals to mass into acceleration. So force is equals to 1 into 1 is equals to 1 kg into meter per second square is equals to 1 Newton. Balanced forces are the forces whose net force is equal to 0, whereas unbalanced forces are the forces whose net force is not equal to 0. In this, the man hits the ball and thus changes the direction of the ball. In this, the cyclist pedals the cycle to increase its speed. In this, the lady is applying force on the door to change its shape.